Good afternoon. Welcome into the Bulldog Digital Network as we get set for an earlier tip-off here in this Appalachian Athletic Conference doubleheader with the threat of inclement weather in the area for the South. Tip-offs slated tonight for 5:30 and 7:30, moved up to 4 and 6 o'clock. Jared Wright here bringing you the action once again on the Bulldog Digital Network. And it's a battle of the Bulldogs. It's Union Commonwealth University, formerly known as Union College, coming to town to face off against the Tennessee Wesleyan Lady Bulldogs and Bulldogs here from James L. Robb Gymnasium. Go ahead and let you know that this weekend's games against Columbia International have already been postponed. I've been told they're trying to get them to start or to go on Monday night, but we will see how that works out. And as long as we can cover it here on the Bulldog Digital Network, we will do so, as we try to cover every home basketball game here. Let's look at these two teams squaring off against each other, both of them trying to pick up some much-needed conference momentum. Union on the lady side does come in after winning their last game, against CIU at home, 80-39. Lady Bulldogs, after dropping the loss to Milligan, 82-63 on Tuesday night, will try to get going here against this Union team that is 3-11 overall. Lady Bulldogs 6-6. Jason Smith, in his first season at Tennessee Wesleyan, has his team in 8th place. It's Alika Carr, in his 3rd season at Union, has his Lady Bulldogs in a tie for 11th. They were preseason 10th, so both teams hovering around where their preseason rankings were coming into this season. We'll go ahead and pause for the national anthem, and we'll be right back. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network, let's look at your starting lineups here. First, for Union Lady Bulldogs, we will look at their starters, and they include number 2, Janiyah Moran, 5'5" senior guard from Boynton Beach, Florida. Number 3, Emery Glover, 5'6" freshman point guard from Middlesboro, Kentucky. Number 13, Claire Belcher, a 5'9" senior forward from Hartsville, Tennessee. Number 22, 5'8" senior guard Gracie Jervis from London, Kentucky. And then 32, Mackenzie Himes, a 6-foot senior center, averages 10.6 to lead the Lady Bulldogs from Mount Vernon, Kentucky. For Coach Jason Smith, again in his first year, taking over for former head coach Jeff Rice, who actually sitting across the gym, can see him over there with former Meigs County head coach, and both of them in the Tennessee Wesleyan Hall of Fame. Jason Powell over there. Of course, Powell's daughter, J.C. Powell, still a member here of the Lady Bulldogs, and she's getting introduced in just a few seconds. But we'll start at the top of the roster. Number 1, Anna Crowder, the 5'9" senior forward, 12.5 points per game from Decatur, Tennessee. Number 3, Abby Barr gets the start tonight, 5'8" senior guard, averages 4.4 a game from Sweetwater, Tennessee. Number 4, Jacelyn Stone, the newest member and 26th overall of the Lady Bulldogs 1,000-point club. She's a 5'5" senior guard, 16.1 points per game to lead the Lady Bulldogs, also from Decatur, Tennessee. And the aforementioned J.C. Powell, number 10. She's a 5'8 senior guard, averages just under 9 points a game, along with almost 4 rebounds per game from Decatur, Tennessee. And then 25, Ella Crowder, 5'9 senior forward, twin sister of Anna Crowder. She, of course, hails from Decatur, Tennessee. I've been told Jalea Lindsay not playing tonight, and it does look like she's in street clothes. So what is it recording? I can't tell down here. Can you tell on the camera? It should be on the camera. Hey, Peyton. All right, sorry, a little camera question there. And a correction in the lineup, Abby Barr is wearing Jalea Lindsay's number 23 jersey tonight, so starting in place of her, and she's going to wear that one. Union controls it, all orange uniforms, black numerals. Wesleyan home white uniforms, blue numerals. Jason Smith's ball club 6-6 overall, 4-4 in the conference, and 3-2 here at home, trying to get back in the win column. As I mentioned, Union 2-6 in the conference and 3-11 overall. They're trying to get 2 wins in a row if they can pick up one here today on the road. Barr with it out front, gets it to Powell. Powell moving it around the perimeter. Now Anna Crowder, top of the key. She gets a screen at the high post from her sister Ella. Ella gets the missed shot, and rebound rolls out off of the Lady Bulldogs. Still looking for our first points of this one. 45 seconds played. Looking at this series, the last 5 games have gone to the Lady Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan. That is their largest streak in this. And in the last 40-some-odd meetings, or exactly 40 meetings, Lady Bulldogs hold the 6-game advantage, 23-17. We've won by 2, 9, and 9 in the last 3 matchups. One of those being here at James L. Robb. Back in 22, they won in February here at home by 22 points. So Lady Bulldogs have the potential to make that happen today. We'll see what happens. Wesleyan after the Union turnover, trying to get the offense going here. Minute 15, minute 20 played. Here's Stone with it. Quick crossover, gets to the left side of the paint, and Himes has her tied up underneath. Jump ball will keep it with Tennessee Wesleyan. Again, students starting to trickle back in from Christmas break. It's supposed to be move-in weekend, but with winter weather on the way tomorrow, all day tomorrow and Saturday, they've kind of made some of the options virtual, and kids having to move in, students as soon as they can after the weather. Shot clock violation on the Lady Bulldogs. We'll turn it over. So Union will have it full length of the floor to go. Wesleyan is coming off of their best 3-point shooting percentage night, 43.8% against Milligan. This Union team, a very turnover-prone team, although they have only 17 turnovers in their last game, but they averaged 26.6. Wesleyan only at 15. Here's a turnover as Barr gets the steal, pushes it up to the baseline, skips it out to Stone. Stone now dribbles it off her own foot, turns it over. So back-to-back turnovers for either team. A drive, still looking for her first points as Powell gets the missed shot from Union. Stone with it up the court. 2 minutes played. Still looking for the first field goal. Here's Crowder, jumper finally. Lady Bulldogs knock the lid off the bucket, and they go up 2-0. Union has it on the outside. Work it into the near corner. Lob down to Himes, and a charge on Himes. It's going to pick up her first foul. First for either team. Coach Carr for Union trying to call out the signal. Union showing full court pressure. Crowder with the ball. Her and Stone in the backcourt. Played more than 8 years together now. Going back to before high school days. Here's Crowder. Sends it near corner to Powell. Powell puts it on the floor to her left. Pass out to Crowder, overplayed. Crowder, 15-footer, does get the home bounce for another jumper. It's 4-0. Lady Bulldogs in front. Quick crossover here by Morin. Kicks out. It's going to be Jervis with it on the perimeter. Now out front, into the near corner. Comes to Glover. They work it around the horn, far corner. Moran lobs it down to Himes. Himes misses the lay-in. Ball tipping around. Barr somehow comes away with it. Ella Crowder coming away with it. Stone. Ella Crowder gets it to Anna. Top of the key. Powell near corner. Lob to a cutting Barr and gets fouled on the shot on the way up. Good play by the Lady Bulldogs. And it looks like Coach Smith's going to the bench already. .22 is the call. They had to stop for a second to figure out who the foul was on. So Abby Barr will step to the line. 81% shooter on the season. Makes the first one. 5-0 Tennessee Wesleyan in front. 6:23 to play here in the first quarter. Second one rattles in and out. Rebounded there by Madison Brady. Number 33, the junior center that checks in. Lob down to Brady. Layup on the right side is good for her. Using the post presence inside to score quickly. Lady Bulldogs still lead at 5-2 though. Crowder out front. Quick crossover around the screen from Courtney Farr for the Lady Bulldogs that check in also during the free throw. Junior forward from Benton, Tennessee. Stone got hit hard on the floater, no whistle. Here comes Union with the rebound. On the perimeter, Glover lobs it into the low block. Kick out, Belcher now in the corner. It's going to be Morin with it. Moran drops it. Farr able to kick it over to Barr on the little steal attempt. Abby Barr brings it to the right side. Skips top of the key to Powell. Here's a handoff to Farr at the high post. Now a little give and go to Powell. Layup on the right side is good for J.C. Powell. Pushes that lead right back to 5. 5:10 to play. Belcher kicks it over to Moran. Brady back to the basket, turning hook shot, throws it up hard and misses it. And the rebound off to Crowder. Barr now to Stone. Stone gets it right back to Barr. Here's Crowder, top of the key, bounces it off to Farr. Farr looking near corner at Stone with it. Spin move into the baseline, gets it to Farr, extra pass. Crowder with 5 to shoot, 15-footer for Crowder, banks it home. It's a 7-point advantage with 4:20 to play in the first. Aubrey Long coming to the scorer's table for Tennessee Wesleyan. Belcher. Left side, it's Glover. And then a trip off a back screen. They're going to say out of bounds off of Union. Jervis just kind of tripped up with her own teammate there. Long comes in, replaces Powell. Union's going to get number 1, Rachel Smith, the sophomore guard, into the ball game from Georgetown, Kentucky. Stone calling it out. Right side, it's Barr. Now Crowder, top of the key. 2-3 zone shown by the Lady Bulldogs of Union. Long has it at the high post. Jump ball is called, and it's going to give it back to Union. There's at least one game this year against Coastal Carolina, a scrimmage or an exhibition there that Union turned it over 49 times. Lady Bulldogs' largest turnover margin is 23. This one's going to be a foul on Courtney Farr on the shot. It is Wesleyan's first foul, and Brady makes the first one. 3:41 to play. It's 9-3. Tennessee Wesleyan has led from the jump as Brady makes both of them. It's 9-4. Barr catches it across the time stripe, works to the baseline, brings it back out front to Crowder. Barr skip pass up to Stone, top of the key, uses the dribble, flips it to the left. Here's Crowder, pulls the three, off to the left it goes, and here's Barr trying to chase it down, but it'll fall void for the Lady Bulldogs. Powell quickly making her return. She'll replace Abby Barr. Glover going to bring it up the court. Works it to that far side. That's where they've gone most of the time, and poked out away by Anna Crowder. Trying to get it to Brady. Brady listed at 6'2". Both her and Himes 6 foot and 6'2", respectively. Rachel Smith keys it in, gets it into Brady. Strong hook shot on the baseline, no good. Spun off the rim into the hands of the Lady Bulldogs. Trying to push it a little bit. Here's Long with a drive and a nice bounce pass, but just poked away by Union coming away with a steal. Smith trying to push it up the pace. Gets to the left wing, top of the key. Glover, head fake. Now the lob down to Brady. Spin move into the lane is good for Madison Brady. Union has scored 4 straight points and cut the lead down to 3 with 2:37 to play. Here's Long, kicks it out to Crowder. Wesleyan working on that outside the end game with this 2-3 zone being shown. Just trying to find a hole in it. 10 seconds to shoot. Cut by Powell, kicks back out. Crowder, extra pass. Stone fires the three from the far side and just short. Wesleyan gets a fresh 20. Here's Farr looking for help. Crowder back to Long on the baseline. Long spins into the middle of the floor. Top of the key, 7 to shoot. Crowder to Long, fires the three. This one off to the left. Powell, big offensive board that's tipped over to Farr. Another 20 for the Lady Bulldogs. Long goes baseline, has it poked away. That's heartbreaking for the Lady Bulldogs. Had several opportunities right there with some big offensive rebounds. Farr hits the deck. Long with the help defense blocks Brady out of bounds. Good hustle by Aubrey Long to help out there. Sarah Smith, freshman point guard number 5, will check in from Union right there in Barberville. And Wesleyan trying to make it 6 in a row against the Union Lady Bulldogs. Backdoor cut by Smith. Her lay-in is good, and Union has got themselves to within 1. It's been 6 straight points by Union. 1:25 to play here in the first quarter. Long looking for help. Stone over to Powell. Stone in the lane, gets tripped up there. She'll draw the foul. That'll be the 3rd on Union. That one's going to be on Emery Glover, her first. Barr returns, replacing Long. Moran returns, replacing Glover. Lob intercepted by Powell. I think it was trying to go to Crowder. Far to Stone, far corner. Stone passes up the 3, dribbles it out of the corner. Now finds an open Barr from Powell, and this one's off the mark, but Farr gets the offensive board. Turnaround putback. Misses everything, unfortunately. Wesleyan's having some good looks. Anna Crowder, free safety steal. Fast break pass over to Powell, and it's good for 2. Former Lady Tigers from Meigs County connecting on that little fast break attempt. Lady Bulldogs back in front by 3. Powell trying to return the favor. Was anticipating the pass there coming towards Jervis and Just poked it out of bounds instead of being able to grab a handle of it. It's going to be Moran comes to get it. Moran sends it to her left to Smith. They work it around further left. Brady down low against Farr. Farr fouls her hard. Prevents any shot from being made, but Courtney's going to pick up her second foul and team second. Ella Crowder set to come back to end as Brady goes back to the line. Makes the first one. It's 11-9. 33.4 remaining here in the first quarter of action. And it's a one-point game once again. Ella Crowder checks in, replacing Farr with those 2 fouls. Still that full court pressure here shown by Union. Crowder crosses over, flips it to Stone above the heads of the defenders. Stone in the paint, kicks out. Powell for a triple. Bounces up and over. And so with 15.6, we'll see how quickly Union tries to press for an offensive score. Just heard Coach Carr say it right there. At 12, they're going shot clock. So they're already at 12 there. It's Smith. Smith giving up the whole left side. Ball poked away. Barr picking it up with Crowder. 3 seconds to go. Crowder not going to be able to get a heave off. Well, she does at the buzzer, and just hits the net underneath. So at the end of the first quarter, it's Wesleyan clinging to a 1-point lead here at home against Union. We'll be right back on the Bulldog Digital Network. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network, second quarter of action getting set to start. Wesleyan with the ball, side out of bounds. Barr able to get it into Stone there. It's Stone, Crowder, Powell, Ella Crowder, and Barr. Union with their starting 5 back out there as well with the addition of Rachel Smith instead of Glover. One possession game, a 1-point game, 11-10. Lady Bulldogs of Wesleyan leading this one. Here's Powell, quick crossover, 5 seconds to shoot, drops it to Barr. Barr running floater from the left side of the lane, rolls around and off to the right. Here comes Moran up the left side, lob down low, backdoor pick by Crowder. Gets it out to the point guard and Stone. Here's Crowder, baseline, Ella looking for some help. Gets it out to Stone. Top of the key, it's Crowder, moves it left to Barr. Stone takes it off the dribble. Kick out to Ella Crowder, 8 to shoot. Wesleyan running the shot clock down quite a bit in their offensive sets tonight. Here's Crowder with 1 to shoot. Gets it off right before the shot clock, and another one bounces up and over for the Lady Bulldogs. So minute 10 gone, and still in the second quarter. We start like the first quarter, struggling to find some scores. Top of the key, Belcher moves it to the right wing. Now comes back around from Moran. Glover gets it to Himes. Double team down low. Wesleyan had it defended well. 3-pointer though from Glover is good. And Union has their first lead. .8:23 to play. Wesleyan finds themselves down 2. Stone, top of the key, gets a screen from Ella Crowder, 15-foot jumper, just off the rim and bounces to the right. Glover, quick crossover against Barr. Barr picks the pocket, she'll push the pace. Union back well with 4 of them, but Barr's gonna pull the 15-footer and just clinks off the rim. Wesleyan having trouble getting the home rim to be faithful. Union, though, in transition, turns it over. They're already at 9 turnovers. Wesleyan at 5. Stone lobs it top of the key to Crowder. Anna Crowder gets it from Ella Crowder. Powell, she'll fire the quick corner 3, and that one finally rattles home for the Lady Bulldogs to go back in front. First bucket in a couple of minutes. 2.5 minutes played thus far in the second quarter. Lob down low to Himes. Himes gets fouled on the shot by Barr. That's the team first of the quarter. Himes at the stripe. 68% shooter on the season. First one is good. Puts us into our first tie at 14 apiece. Second one rolls off to the right, and Crowder's got the rebound. Top of the key, Ella Crowder has to move for it, got pushed off the ball. Anna Crowder with it, finds Barr on the right wing. Ella Crowder trying to fight through the defender, and Himes sets a screen. Ball turned over on the floor. Crowder battling for it. It's going to go to Union on the held ball. It's going to bring some substitutions in. Wesleyan's going to get number 22, Sierra Bates, 6-foot senior forward, into the ball game for the first time from Kodak, Tennessee. And then Madison Brady will return for Himes. Stone gets the hand in the passing lane, deflects that one out. Moran kicks it into Glover. Glover gets a screen from Belcher, top of the key. Now on the left wing, they send it back over. Jervis to Moran. They're wanting to get it into Brady. The lob comes into her. Bates and Powell trying to work the double team. The tie is broken, and it's Union taking the lead back, 16-14. Foul called on Union's Glover, her second. Team first of the quarter, both teams with a foul apiece. 6:26 to go in the second quarter. Wesleyan just been very methodical and patient offensively so far. Not had to push the pace yet. Here's Powell, drive and dish to the left for a bar 3, and that one airballs into the hands of Madison Brady. Wesleyan struggling from behind the arc tonight. 1 of 7, 1 of 8. They averaged 30% from behind the arc. Missed shot inside. Brady gets her on board. Put back no good. Powell finally gets the long rebound, cleared out. Wesleyan at that 12% mark, well under their 30% average. Average shooting 40% from the field and at 31.6 currently. Here's Bates, long 2. Misses that one. Glover gets the rebound underneath. Union trying to take their largest lead this trip down again. Glover, pump fake, drives in, and they've got a 4-point advantage. And Coach Smith for Wesleyan has seen enough. It's a 4-point deficit and timeout on the court by Wesleyan. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Out of the timeout by Tennessee Wesleyan. Trailing by 4, their largest deficit of the game. It's Bates catches it in the middle of the press break. Out front, Abby Barr with it. Out front, Barr. Crowder gets a screen from Bates. Crowder spin move, step through the screen, and the lay-in is good for Anna Crowder. It's been a quiet few minutes for the Lady Bulldogs offensively. Cut it down to a 2-point deficit. Lob into Brady. Brady looked like a travel, but uses the pivot foot after a little shoulder shake, pushes the lead back to 4 for Union. 4:45 to play. Shovel pass to Bates. Three-pointer on the way for Alexis Bates, who checked in during the timeout. And Wesleyan to within 1. Alexis, the guard from Kodak, Tennessee. Another one of the twins here on the team, along with Sierra. Brady inside, missed it. Gets her on board, put back too strong. And a foul in frustration potentially. As Moran picks up her first, team second. Barr checks out. Number 5, Julia Howard, into the ball game for the Lady Bulldogs. Sierra Bates drops it to Crowder. Top of the key, Powell with it. Wesleyan can regain the lead here. Howard works it to Crowder. Right side, Bates. Jumper off the mark. Rebound collected by Moran. Here's Moran with it. Trying to get across, 4 minutes to play. Moran drops it to Himes, who's checked back in. Himes goes flying through the lane, misses the shot. Crowder right in front of Moran collects the rebound. Lob over to Bates. And Wesleyan will get to set the offense up. Another chance to take the lead. Crowder, quick work, dumps it over to Howard. Nice little drop pass in the lane by Anna Crowder, and the Lady Bulldogs back in front by 1. 3.5 to go, second quarter. Jumper by Union, no good. Sub coming in for Union, it's going to be Rachel Smith. It'll be Belcher that takes a seat, so Wesleyan. Bates and Crowder in the backcourt. 2-2-1 press shown by Union. Skip pass, it comes near side to Powell. Top of the key, Howard, good screen for Crowder. Gets Bates open, had the chance, but passed it up. This time she won't pass it up, she'll take it. Missed it. Sierra Bates gets the rebound tipped away. Now Powell collects that one. Good job by both Bates and Powell to keep it alive. Crowder trying to keep a play on it, and Crowder having to avoid the contact, calls a travel. Gets called for a travel. Crowder hit the deck hard, and Bulldog fans not happy with that one. Coach Jason Smith going to go get the clarification as well. That one, whew. It's going to be Union ball. Wesleyan clinging to a 1-point lead, 21-20, 2.5 to play. Second quarter of action. Skip pass, it's going to be Glover for another 3, missed it. Ball tipped around into the hands of Howard. Julia Howard gets it. Cleared out. Here's Crowder across the time stripe to Bates. Bates drops it to Powell. Powell, 3-pointer on the way. Nothing but nylon there. for J.C. Powell. Wesleyan back in front by 4. Wesleyan's Crowder hits the deck again. Travel underneath, called against Brady this time. It's going to be Smith checking back in. She'll replace Glover. 2:01 showing on the game clock. 24-20. Second quarter score. Crowder to Alexis Bates. Now to Sierra Bates. Sierra waits on Anna to get across the time stripe. Far side. Sierra drops it down to Howard. Howard skip pass near wing to Bates. Lexi Bates pulls up long 2. No good. Minute 40 to go. Top of the key, Brady with it. Post player going to take the 3. Misses it. Sierra Bates with a big time defensive board. Outstretched arm collects that one. Lexi sends it to Anna Crowder. Howard, top of the key, or at the 15-foot line, misses the jumper. Allows Brady to get position and collect the rebound. Minute 10 to go. Top of the key, it's Jervis with it. 3-pointer launched by Smith, no good. Brady with a backside rebound on the offensive end, cuts the deficit to 2, 24-22. Wesleyan have to take a shot. Shot clock at 22 and game clock at 51. Alexis Bates sends it to Crowder. Extra pass to Powell. Corner 3. Dead off the back of the rim. Collected by Sierra Bates. Here's Howard. Pump fake. Bounce pass over to Powell. Anna Crowder drive and dish. Coach Smith frustrated that Wesleyan hadn't shot that one earlier. Alexis misses it. Shot clock resets to 20. Clock now at 25 and 15 on the shot clock. Powell gets a screen, passes it off to Sierra Bates. Wesleyan just being very patient. 5 to shoot. Powell going to fire this one left wing. Missed it. Sierra Bates put back again is good. Wesleyan padding the offensive rebounding stats there. Union going to try to get a shot off before the buzzer. They heave it. It falls off to the right. And so at the end of the first half, it's the Lady Bulldogs up 26-22 over Union Bulldogs. We'll be back here on the Bulldog Digital Network in roughly about 10 to 12 minutes with some first half stats. Welcome back to the Bulldog Digital Network. Halftime here, Wesleyan holding a 26-22 lead over Union Commonwealth University. Of course, Union College, former name, and making the switch to not get confused with Union University in middle to West Tennessee here. Even though they're from Barberville, Kentucky, this Union team is. Looking at your team stats, Tennessee Wesleyan, Lady Bulldogs shooting 32.4% compared to the 34.8% from the field from Union. Three-point percentage has finally trickled up a little bit for Tennessee Wesleyan, 21.4, knocking down 3 of 14 so far. Union only 1 of 6 for 16.7%. Free throws, Wesleyan only taking 2 of them, 1 of 2 for 50%, and 5 of 6, 83.3% for Union. Turnovers, Wesleyan winning that battle very well. They've got 7 points off of 10 turnovers by Union. Union with 8 points off of those 6 turnovers by Tennessee Wesleyan. Lady Bulldogs, even though with Brady and Himes inside, leading the rebounding category by 4, 19-15. They've got 8 offensive. The best of the year they've had is 15, so we'll be keeping an eye on that one. And 11 defensive. Lady Bulldogs of Union have 3 offensive, 12 defensive. Wesleyan has assisted on just under half of their made shots, or right at it, 5 of 11 made shots. Union, 6 of 8 shots. They've shared the ball very well. And then both teams 1 block apiece. 6 steals for the Lady Bulldogs of Wesleyan, 3 for Union's Lady Bulldogs. Leading scorer for both teams, it'll be Madison Brady. She's 5 of 13 inside with 7 boards and 14 points. And then 5 points by Emery Glover, their next leading scorer. Lady Bulldogs have J.C. Powell up top at 10 points with 5 boards, 2 of 5 from behind the arc, 4 of 8 from the field. 8 points by Anna Crowder with 3 boards, 2 assists. 4 rebounds by Sierra Bates is the team's second highest behind Powell. So start of the second half, it will be Lady Bulldogs of Wesleyan's basketball. And they fall void on their first trip down. So it'll be Union's chance to do it. Wesleyan with Anna Crowder, Ella Crowder, Abby Barr, J.C. Powell, and Jocelyn Stone out there. Starters from the first quarter back out. It's going to be Glover with it out front. Gets it to Smith. They've got Belcher, Himes, and Jervis. They're 4 of the starting 5. Himes misses it inside, and this time draws a foul. That one's going to be on 25 Ella Crowder most likely. Actually, it's going to be on 10, J.C. Powell. And Himes steps to the line, 68% shooter on the season. First one is good, so Union strikes first here in the third quarter of action. Himes' second one. Is good. It's a 2-point game. Wesleyan still seeing that full court pressure. Ella Crowder from the right elbow. Dribbles, kicks it out to Barr. Barr passes up the 3, gets it to Stone, top of the key. 10 to shoot. Stone, little jumper in the lane. Missed it. Ella Crowder saves it, gets it to Barr. Shot clock at 4. They got to get a shot up. Anna Crowder going to fire it and gets blocked top of the key, and it's going to be a shot clock violation to stop any chance of a fast break. So 26-24, 8:38 remaining here in the third quarter. So just over a minute 20 played. Glover going to bring it up the court. Goes from the right now to the left side of the floor. Jervis comes and joins her. It's Himes that sets the high screen, though. Back to Glover it goes. Glover, Euro step through the lane. Instead, it's called the travel that it was. Lady Bulldogs will have it for Wesleyan. Try to use the Union and Wesleyan monikers now because mascot name's not going to work out well with both teams being the Bulldogs. Barr sends it to Powell, top of the key. Powell gets a head above Jervis on the drive, but just cannot make the lay-in there. Still looking for our first field goal of the second half, third quarter. Here's Glover. Now kicks it right side to Smith. Smith looking around. Top of the key, it goes to Belcher. Now Glover on the left wing. Glover lost the handle. Stone comes away with a steal. Lady Bulldogs still looking for a field goal. 2.5 minutes into the third quarter. Inside, Ella Crowder had a wide open basket behind her. I don't think she anticipated that. Instead, she'll pass it up to Powell, whose three-pointer rattles off. And here comes Courtney Farr back to the scorer's table for Tennessee Wesleyan. It's going to be a lob down low. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network. Pardon, the video connection had stopped there, so we think we got it refreshed. It's 28-24 now. Foul on Jervis. Crowder misses the and one opportunity. Wesleyan back in front by 4. Ball deflected out of bounds by Stone there. It'll be Smith to key it in. Far side out of bounds. Sierra Bates back in for the Lady Bulldogs along with Farr. And then a foul underneath on the lob trying to get it down to Brady was Union, and this one's going to be on Wesleyan Sierra Bates. Lob into the backcourt. Comes out to Moran. Into Brady. Quick pass out into the far corner to Glover. Here's a drive by Moran. Kicks it to Belcher. Smith comes off a back screen. Misses the three big time. And Wesleyan will have it with 6.5 to play in the third and a 4-point lead. Led by as many as 7, so a 3-ball could tie that largest lead. Anna Crowder and J.C. Powell both with 10 points apiece. Glover's going to commit the foul here. Loose ball foul, it looked like. We'll wait and make sure from the official. Yep, orange 3, he says. So another foul on Union. Their second. Lady Bulldogs get the 3-ball off. Couldn't knock it down from Crowder. Powell saves the loose rebound. Crowder trailing the play, gets back into it, finds an open Powell. Now the deflection, that extra pass. Wesleyan has been really unselfish several times. Moran misses the jumper, and then Wesleyan just missed connection on the rebound. Has it go out of bounds off of them. 6:02 to play, third quarter of action. We've got the guys game coming up after this one. Wesleyan men trying to get in the win column. Much needed conference win. Looking for their first win here at home. Here's a drive and a dish by Smith, and maybe got poked in the eye or just frustrated with the way she passed that one, or the nose. Smith able to stay in the game. Goes to Stone, further into the corner, Sierra Bates. Baseline pass to Farr. Farr takes the jumper right in front of Powell. And an offensive foul called on Brady here. Brady threw the elbow there at Sierra Bates on the rebound and gets called for the foul. .5:32 to play. Stone keys it in. He's got Powell wide open near corner for three. This one's going to be short. Sierra Bates with the rebound. Blocked on the putback there by Jervis. Lady Bulldogs going to have to buckle down defensively. I apologize, the video feed is messed up again. I'll get that back to you. We got the audio going. It's going to be 2-point shot made by Union. Crowder inside, layup missed. Wesleyan gets the turnover. There we go. Video feedback as Wesleyan Stone misses a three. Ball turned over. Sierra Bates picks it up. And it's a 4-point game once again for the Lady Bulldogs, 30-26. Turnover here by the Lady Bulldogs of Union. Powell with it out front. Skip pass over to Bates. Alexis Bates with it, 4:08 to play. Down low, the foul called on Brady. That's the second on her. Team fourth. Alexis Bates keys it in, baseline up to the high post to Crowder. Crowder base bounce pass down low. Now they work it out on the perimeter. Here's Farr, a little head fake, gets free to the left side. Courtney Farr with the easy lay in. It's a 6-point advantage for Tennessee Wesleyan with under 4 to play. And then Farr on the other end commits the foul. The third on the Lady Bulldogs. Wesleyan gets a stop there. Crowder thought about the three on the wing. Instead goes baseline to Julia Howard, who checked in. Alexis Bates with it, now Powell. Howard takes the 15-foot jumper and gets the bounce up and over. And it's 34-26, the largest lead by Tennessee Wesleyan today. 3:10 to play. Himes inside, just a good move. 34-28 your score. As Union answers very quickly. Crowder left wing now to Bates. Elbow, good bounce pass idea, but Smith read that one the whole way. Crowder trying to get it down to Howard. Smith, man in the point, now passes off to Jervis, near side. It's going to be Moran with it. Pass deflected, Powell comes away with another steal. That's 18 turnovers by the Lady Bulldogs of Union. And they average 26 turnovers on the season. Here's Alexis Bates for three. Nothing but net there for the Lady Bulldogs of Tennessee Wesleyan. 9-point lead, largest of the game. Jervis getting the signal right there in front of her from Coach Carr. Smith comes off a back screen, gets an open look at three, missed it. Crowder gets the rebound and gets fouled on the rebound by Moran. And she's unhappy with it. It's going to be 5 team fouls. And so the bonus of 2 foul shots coming for Anna Crowder with 2:05 left in the third quarter. 37-28. Brady will return for Himes. Madison Brady, a Tennessee Tech transfer into Union. As Crowder makes the first one. It's a 10-point game. Nice double-digit lead here for the Lady Bulldogs. And she makes the second one. Wesleyan, man-to-man defense. A couple of switches there. It's going to be Howard fronting the post player in Brady. Here comes Powell, though, with a steal. Anna Crowder all the way into the lane, and that's going to be a charge. Foul on Tennessee Wesleyan. It's 14 fouls on the Lady Bulldogs. Actually, correction, only the third team foul, so I had that count wrong. Lob down low. Howard just straight intercepts the pass. It was thrown more to her than it was Brady. Good defensive presence there by Howard. Alexis Bates skips it to Sierra Bates. Powell stepped through a defender. Pump fake. Now to Anna Crowder on the pass. Crowder's long three missed. Crowder going to be the first one back defensively, trying to cut off Glover, and Glover misses the lay-in. Powell gets the outlet from Sierra Bates. 1:10 to go here in the third quarter. Powell out front. Howard trying to set her a screen. Instead, it'll go to Crowder on the wing. Crowder goes all the way. Bounce pass to Powell, baseline. Tough jumper on the baseline is missed. And here comes Union with under 50 seconds to go in the third. Wesleyan up 39-28. Howard gets the hand deflected on the pass. Glover with it on the wing. Union's got 14 to shoot, and it's Smith that fires up a triple. Missed it. Sarah Bates able to just tip it off the fingertips of Belcher to herself, and the Lady Bulldogs, there's about a 4-second differential in game and shot clock. Wesleyan will have it with Crowder at the 15-foot line. Howard takes that baseline jumper. Back-to-back baseline jumpers missed by Tennessee Wesleyan. 10 seconds to go. Lob down to Brady on the drive, and a little action by Union there at the buzzer. We'll put it down to a single-digit game. It's a 9-point lead by Tennessee Wesleyan. As we end the third quarter here on the Bulldog Digital Network, we'll be back for the final 10 minutes coming right up. Back for the fourth and final quarter in this Appalachian Athletic Conference matchup. It's 39-30, Tennessee Wesleyan in front of Union. Union starts with the ball, so the possession arrow flips to Tennessee Wesleyan. Lady Bulldogs showing a 2-3 zone, it almost looked like, but it's man-to-man. Brady catches it in near corner, skips the long pass across the court to Glover. Quick crossover. Up and under, but she travels with it against Powell. Powell didn't bite on the play fake, and that's probably why I saw the turnover happening. Crowder gets it into Sierra Bates. It's Anna Crowder, Julia Howard, Alexis Bates, Sierra Bates, and J.C. Powell for Tennessee Wesleyan. Again, remind you, Saturday's games have been postponed against CIU. Down low, it's Howard. Shot made by Tennessee Wesleyan, first one. 9:03 to play. Union trying to work it around the perimeter. Not have another turnover. It's going to be Glover. Corner three is rattled home for her. Union to within 8. Crowder with it. Goes down the left side of the paint. Layup, and she gets the home bounce. 43-33, back to the 10-point game. Smith in the near corner. Wesleyan has it after the turnover once again. Let's see, that's going to be 22 turnovers now for the Lady Bulldogs of Union. Alexis Bates. And quick timeout on the court. We'll take it with them here on the Bulldog Digital Network. .758 left in this ball game. 46-33. Tennessee Wesleyan in front of Union. It's going to be Glover with it into the corner. They work it around through Glover over to Jervis. Jervis airballs a three, rebounded on the backside by Anna Crowder. And Crowder gets it over to Alexis Bates. Overplayed by Glover. Bates gets free into the lane. Finds Sierra Bates, goes baseline. Kicks to Howard in the post, and Howard draws the foul inside here. And that one's going to be on Himes. Team first. Fix the fouls there on your scoreboard. And Howard makes the first one. 47-33. 14-point advantage. Wesleyan trying to start to pull away here. Again, looking for their 6th straight win against Union on the women's side. We'll talk about the men's series coming up before that game starts. 48-33. Drive by Jervis, and she draws the foul here against Howard. And that's going to be the first on the Lady Bulldogs. Don't lose them. First free throw from Belcher is no good. Belcher's second one is in there. So 1 for the 2 at the line for the senior guard. Wesleyan able to get it across midcourt. Bounce pass high post to Howard. Dumps it quickly to Alexis Bates. Here's Anna Crowder on the drive, and an offensive foul on Anna Crowder. Coach Smith pleading with the official on that one. Looked like just a good spin move by Anna Crowder, but they'll say she pushed off. Glover trying to push off on Crowder in return, maybe. Here's Moran, drops it down to Himes. Himes, high arcing jumper on the baseline is good. Unions to within 12. Wesleyan about turns it over, middle of the court. Instead, it's Bates getting it, misses it. And a foul committed by Tennessee Wesleyan on the rebound, and that's Alexis Bates. That's the third on Tennessee Wesleyan already. Stone returns along with Courtney Farr. They join Powell, Sierra Bates, and Anna Crowder. Union had watched Wesleyan rattle off 7 straight points after a three-pointer by themselves early in the fourth quarter here, but then Union's had the last 3 points made. Now a foul offensively on Himes. Legal screen, they say. Himes has got 3. Wesleyan like to keep pushing this lead up. 12-point lead with 5:48 to go, and Wesleyan turns it over again. Their 11th turnover of the game. Missed layup here by Glover. And a foul on the rebound. This one's going to be on Himes. And Himes is quickly at 4 fouls. Brady coming back in. Replace Himes. Forgot to mention Union assistant is Brooke Hammonds, one of the best players they've seen come through their program in a number of years. Graduated last year. Here's Powell. Three-pointer is good for J.C. Powell. Quick work of that one. It's 51-36 and back to that largest lead of 15. Top of the key. It's going to be Jervis with it. Now they work into the far corner, and Glover steps out of bounds before she can get the three-pointer off. It was in, so it wipes that one off. Smith checking back in. She'll replace Jervis. Stone works it up the court. Shadowed there by Moran. Finds an open Powell. Powell layup on the left side. Doesn't get the roll, but gets the foul. And that'll be the 4th on Union. And the 3rd on Brady. First for Powell is good. 16-point lead. Both of them are good, 53-36. Union with it on the perimeter. It's Moran. Now a foul on the drive by Moran. Jacelyn Stone commits a foul, but helps her get to her feet. Good champions of character moment right there. That's the 4th. Both teams with 4 fouls apiece. Missed shot here by Moran on the first one. She's a 52% shooter on the season. Second one is converted, 53-37. Powell quickly open once again on that left side off the press break. Wesleyan makes quick work of that recovery. It's an 18-point advantage. Drive and take, miss, but the putback by Brady is good. And it's a full timeout on the court by Union. We'll take it with them here on the Bulldog Digital Network. Out of the timeout by Union, 4.5 to play, 55-39, Tennessee Wesleyan in front. They quickly get it to midcourt and across. Union shadowed them the whole way, but nothing urgent there in defending. Wesleyan has Powell open on the baseline, bounce pass into the lane to Farr. Farr goes up, can't get the foul call there. Wesleyan will have to drop back defensively. Glover lost the handle, picks it up, finds Brady. She steps into a three on the left wing, missed it. Offensive board for Union. Allows Rachel Smith to get a bucket made. Here's Powell, another press break. That's three that J.C. Powell has gotten back quicker than anybody from Union and made the score. $16-point advantage, 57-41, 3.5 to go. A drive by Smith, misses it. Stone. Quick crossover, gets through two defenders, pushing the pace. Stone goes in for the lay-in on the right side, and it's good for Jacelyn Stone. That's her first points of the ball game. It's uncharacteristic, but everybody else has had the scoring going for Tennessee Wesleyan. Long coming back to the scorer's table. Got some other subs coming in for Tennessee Wesleyan with 3 minutes to go, and Union as well. Glover, top of the key, working against Crowder. Drops it left side, shot clock to 3. Here's a drive by Belcher, missed it. Rebound collected by Sierra Bates, looking for an outlet, gets it to Stone. Jacelyn Stone, 2 rebounds, 2 assists with 2 points. Quiet night for her, but luckily Wesleyan is not needed. It's J.C. Powell leading the way with 19 points, 1 shy of Brady for all scores. She's also got 6 boards and an assist. Most of Powell's here in the fourth quarter has come off a pass break. She's wide open in the corner, calling for it. 5 to shoot. Stone fakes the shot and then gets fouled hard by Brady on the layup. So with 2:20 left, the shot clock was down to 5. It's going to be the 5th foul on Union. Brady's going to exit. Himes will return. But Jacelyn Stone's going to step to the line for 2 shots coming her way. Aubrey Long checks in for Tennessee Wesleyan, along with Julia Howard checks in. And Wesleyan's going to get number 11, Grace Phillips, in, the freshman guard from Bradley Central. As Stone makes the first one here, puts them at 60-41. 2:20 to play. And Stone converts both of them. Alexis Bates will replace Stone. Wesleyan also getting number 20, Jordan McCullough, in there, a junior forward from Ottawa, Tennessee, transferring in from Cleveland State. Down there in Cleveland, Tennessee. 20-point lead for Tennessee Wesleyan. 2:08 to play. Jumper off the mark here for Union, rebounded by Himes. Her putback no good. McCullough trying to battle for it. It's Howard that comes away with the rebound for Tennessee Wesleyan. Aubrey Long gets cross midcourt. She'll get it back on the left wing. Clock down to 1:45. Howard, correction, I'll get all these names. Got them switched up already for the guys' game. Howard misses the 15-footer. Wesleyan drops back defensively. Union has number 21, Natalie Johnson, into the ball game. Now, Lexi Bates tips the pass away, but then it falls straight back to Union. Here's Johnson on the drive. Kicks it out front to Smith. Shot clock at 8. Lob into Himes. She's free for the layup. Got past the defender. 61-43 with minute 10 to go. Howard has it poked away, recovers though. Top of the key, Lexi Bates. Driving kick, Long, thought about it. Wesleyan going to keep it on the perimeter. Now goes high post. High screen from Howard, and Long gets cut off. And Long takes a tough hit there. Kind of had one leg just get stuck there, and Himes is going to foul out of this ball game. And so Brady will check in for her. They attend to Aubrey Long down there. Kelly Seekins, athletic trainer, looking at her. And tough collision there with Himes in the lane. And it'll be a two-shot foul either way. 50.4 remains in this one. 5 team fouls. And it's going to be a timeout here by Coach Jason Smith. We'll take it with him here on the Bulldog Digital Network. So out of the Tennessee Wesleyan timeout, it's going to be Abby Barr that will check in, and she'll get to shoot the foul shots for Aubrey Long. And Barr misses the first one. 50.4 remaining. Wesleyan on the verge of going above 500. And Barr converts it. This one all but over. 19-point advantage. 62-43. Union trying to make up some ground here. Lob down to Brady, and she's fouled hard by Phillips. Grace Phillips going to pick up the 5th team foul, her first. Of course, Phillips mentioned coming from Bradley Central and the dominance they have had for a number of years in East Tennessee basketball as Brady converts the first one. Jason Reuter and his ball club down there. Over 100 straight district wins. Both free throws good for Brady. 62-45, 17-point game. Wesleyan's Alexis Bates has it. They'll have to take a shot. Shot clock is at 21. Now at 17, correction. Lexi Bates, top of the key, comes left side. Barr fires the triple, and in there it goes. Abby Barr converts it from deep. Pushes it back to a 20-point game. Lob down to Brady. Pull up. Baseline jumper is good for Madison Brady. She's going to end the night being the leading scorer for both teams. For either team, I should say. With 22 points. And Wesleyan is going to go to 7-6 overall. 5-4 inside conference play. 4-2 here at home. And get back into the win column. Union goes to 3-12 overall, 2-7 in the conference. and they are now 0-7 on the road and drop back into the losing column after their last outing had been a victory. So Lady Bulldogs do it in convincing fashion. It was close there early in the third quarter, but then started to pull away and win it by 18, 65-47. We'll take a short break and then bring you some final stats here on the Bulldog Digital Network. Back here on the Bulldog Digital Network, where the Lady Bulldogs get their 6th win in a row, go 24-17 in the last 41 matchups against the Lady Bulldogs of Union. So Tennessee Wesleyan 65-47 your final score. It was a low third quarter, 13-8. Tennessee Wesleyan wins, and then a big fourth quarter, putting up 26 points to the 17 of Union, the most points they've had in the quarters of the game. But Tennessee Wesleyan wins this one. Looking at your team stats, both teams right in the high 30s. It's Union 37.8%, 17 of 45. Tennessee Wesleyan 24 of 62 for 38.7% from the field. Three-pointers started falling a little bit more for Tennessee Wesleyan late, 29.2%, 7 of 24. And then Union was only 2 of 12, 16.7% free throws. Wesleyan loses that battle, 10 of 13, 76.9% to the 11 of 14, 78.6% by Union. Turnovers, Wesleyan winning that battle big time, 11-23. 11 is just on par with close to their average at 15, but Union averages 26 turnovers a game, so 3 better than their normal, but Wesleyan able to get 25 points off of 23 turnovers. Union only getting 10 points off the 11 turnovers by Tennessee Wesleyan. Total rebounds, Tennessee Wesleyan does end up losing that battle 34-31. Not unexpected in that category when post players for Union have the size advantage. It was 10 offensive, 24 defensive for Union. Wesleyan, on the other hand, 13 offensive, 18 defensive boards tonight. And then assist, Wesleyan 10 assists on 24 made shots. Union 12 assists on 17 made shots. Blocks, both teams 1 apiece. And then steals, Wesleyan had 13 steals to the 7 of Union. 13, too shy of their season high for Tennessee Wesleyan. Looking at your individual scoring, it was Madison Brady for Union leading the way with 22 points, 12 boards. She was 8 of 17 and from the field and 6 of 6 from the charity stripe. 11 points by Mackenzie Himes, 4 of 8 shooting, 3 of 4 from the stripe, and 7 rebounds and an assist. 8 points by Emery Glover. She was 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from behind the arc, and 4 rebounds, 1 assist. 3 points and a rebound for Claire Belcher, 2 points and 2 boards and 4 assists for Rachel Smith. And then Janiyah Moran had 1 point, 3 boards, and 1 assist for the Lady Bulldogs of Union Commonwealth University. Tennessee Wesleyan, they were paced by J.C. Powell, had 19 points for the senior from Decatur, almost a couple more, double than her average of 8.6, and she had it going outside and inside. 7 of 15 from the floor, 3 of 8 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the line, 6 rebounds and an assist. Then followed closely by Anna Crowder, had 16 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists. Anna was 7 of 11 from the field, 2 of 3 from the charity stripe. Alexis Bates came in with some big second half minutes. She had 9 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. She was 3 of 6 from the field, 3 of 5 from behind the arc. So her and Powell paced the way with 6 made three-pointers between them. Then it was Julia Howard with 6 points, also big minutes in the second half, 2 of 5 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line, and 2 boards for the freshman from Decatur. Abby Barr, 5 points. She was 2 of 4 at the line tonight. 4 points by Jacelyn Stone to go along with 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Sierra Bates had some big rebounds there in her minutes played tonight. 4 points along with 8 boards and 1 assist. And then Courtney Farr, 2 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist for her. Also in the rebounding column, Aubrey Long corrals 1 and Ella Crowder with 2. And of course, Aubrey Long going down with an injury there late. So we'll go ahead. That'll wrap up our broadcast here on the women's side. Again, Lady Bulldogs victorious 65-47 against Union Commonwealth. We'll take a break. Guys warming up. It looks about 25 minutes before they're set to tip off, so we'll join you in roughly 20 so odd minutes back here on the Bulldog Digital Network.